for Platinum Dragon Wrestling! I am your host, Shifty The Drunken DragonClown! And we are live here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel, here for another great week of Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragonfire Season 3, Episode 6, as the Dragonling says hi to everybody out there listening here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel. We are live as we go ahead and get the show shared out, as we're going a little bit early. Just a little early. Gonna have ourselves a little fun here. Doing our thing, you know, kind of sharing out the show and making sure people know that we're on the air, you know, and having ourselves a good old time. All right. As we go ahead, Mark Caliber, the Ruthless Raven, welcome to the stream. Good to see you out there, sir. Good to see you. All right, we got ourselves an incredible show tonight. We're going to start off with a Welcome to Platinum Dragon Wrestling debut contest tonight, with the Tomboy Hannah Hart being the welcoming match for our newest female competitor here in the Dragoness Women's Division, Wildcat Ann. Well, I've wasted enough time talking. Let's go. Let's get this whole thing started. Blaze McCoy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you out there. Our first contest, the Tomboy Hannah Hart, who made her return recently, trying to get back on her winning ways here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, as she gets to welcome in the newcomer into Platinum Dragon Wrestling, Wildcat Ann. Bastage, welcome to the stream. Good to see you out there. Silver Eye, Johanna, welcome to the stream. Feck, welcome to the stream. Watch out for poop bombs is correct. You are absolutely correct there, Mr. McCoy. Hashtag poop bombs are a real thing. I learned this the hard way. Please don't ask. Oy. Boy, it's hard enough to get that stuff out normally, but in burn wounds, it's absolutely incredibly hard. As we wait for this match to load up here, folks, I want to thank everybody if you're joining me here for Platinum Dragon Wrestling here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel. Next week, our huge third annual 3-hour show, Platinum Dragon Wrestling's Dawn of the Dragons, the third annual Dawn of the Dragons, live August 11th here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel at 1 p.m. And now making her way into the arena from Queens, New York, she is the Tomboy Hannah Hart. That's right, the Tomboy Hannah Hart. Lala Chan Network, welcome to the stream. You are joining us here for Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragonfire, Season 3, Episode number 6. And I am your host, Shifty The Drunken DragonClown. As now we are welcoming in our Welcome to Platinum Dragon Wrestling debut contest, and her debut in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Please welcome Wildcat Ann. Wildcat Ann making her way down, and this is her debut in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Heard a lot about this woman outside of PDW. Over at Lean Towards Death Wrestling, I've seen a lot about this woman. And this is her debut here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, as she takes on a long-standing member of the Dragoness Women's Division, Hannah Hart. Very interesting look here for Wildcat Ann. I'm hoping to see more. Well, glad to have you here there, Lala Chan Network. Welcome. I hope to see you here more often. We are here every Tuesday around 4 p.m., except next Tuesday we'll be going live at 1 p.m. for our 3-hour spectacular, the third annual Dawn of the Dragons. And boy, oh boy, I will tell you what, we're going to have every single match is going to be a title match. Titles are going to be on the line, and we're going to determine a lot of those number one contenders right here tonight. Brand Brandon Cuevas, the rebellious Brandon Cuevas. Welcome to the stream. Hannah Hart looks ready. Rich Lather about to call for the bells. Wildcat Ann blows a kiss to Platinum Dragon Wrestling fans. And here we go. And Hannah Hart right out of the gate. The natural force of Jake Bagwell. Welcome to the stream. And Bubsy, the Gold Draconia champion inside the house. The Hellfire Hellcat Bubs. Welcome to the stream. As you now see Hannah Hart taking control on Wildcat Ann in her first match here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Locks in a heel hook. And Ann just kicks her off. The tomboy trying to get back on a winning streak here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. And Wildcat Ann, she knows the issues here with Platinum Dragon Wrestling. We don't do count-outs or disqualifications here. I don't like them, I won't have them. So they can fight as much as they want on the outside. They can use weapons. They can beat the piss out of each other, which they're about to do as Wildcat Ann now has a steel chair. And, oh my God, she absolutely waffles Hannah Hart right across the face. Hannah, though, tries to fight back, mixes the leg lariat, and Ann kicks her right in the gut. These two women just going all over the place, and look at that backbreaker by Hart. Right there out there next to the Argentinian announce table. I tell you what, Hannah goes for a drop kick but missed. Now, Ann and Hannah are absolutely just pounding each other here. And now Hart grabbing Wildcat Ann and face first off the apron. You know that's the hardest part of the ring. And now, Wildcat Ann sending in Hannah Hart inside the ring. Goes right after her. And picks her up, goes for a powerbomb. No, Wildcat Ann with a Styles Clash. Right there on the ring. And Hannah Hart with an elbow fights out from underneath. And there's that backbreaker. One more time. Driving down Wildcat Ann. 1, 2. And Ann kicks out at 2. Hannah Hart grabbing at her head. She can't believe that she kicked out of that. After the beating she's been putting on her, and Wildcat Ann goes right to the eyes. Kick to the gut. And now Ann. Oh, cross-arm neck breaker right across the throat. And cover 1, 2. And Hannah Hart kicks out at 2. Wow, what a great showing here in Wildcat Ann's debut match here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Love the color scheme, the blue and the green. Anybody who knows me understand why. Big time Seahawk fan here is Shifty The Drunken DragonClown. And now you can see Hannah Hart taking a pounding right across the chest and off the ropes, and that big sledging shot right across the forehead of the tomboy. And now, what's she doing here? Oh, she's locking in it. Wow. Double arm and leg submission here at the same time. Wildcat Ann trying to stretch Hannah Hart. Oh, will Hannah give up? She's locked in. Oh, but she rolls over and kicks Ann right in the face. Satan's Angel and the Angel family, welcome to the stream. Hannah Hart with a super kick takes down Wildcat Ann. 1, 2. Oh, and Ann just kicked out at 2.5, and Hannah Hart is hot. She is pissed off. She thought she had that one after that super kick. Wildcat Ann in her debut contest here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling trying to make a statement against longtime Platinum Dragon Wrestling stalwart Hannah Hart. Now Hannah measuring her, looking for the heart attack. No! Wildcat Ann had it scouted. Roll through crucifix driver. Sends Hannah Hart down to the back of her head. Goddess of Pain, welcome to the stream. You got a big match later on tonight. Good to see you here. Now Hannah Hart, the tomboy, with a slap right across Ann's face. Throws her off the ropes. Tried for a spinning clothesline and missed. But a return and a German suplex. Hold on. 2. Oh, and Ann has to kick out. German suplex. Wow, just held her up there. And now, Hannah Hart with a return. A receipt there, if you will, for Wildcat Ann. A crucifix driver of her own, and then she eats a chin breaker. Now Ann going for that cross-arm neck breaker. Oh, and Hannah Hart might be out. Cover. 1, 2. down at 2 3/4. And now Wildcat Ann wondering what she's got to do. And now another jawbreaker, this time from Hart, sends Wildcat Ann all the way out to the floor over the top rope. Now the tomboy follows out Wildcat Ann. And picked up on the shoulders of Hannah Hart. And holy shit, she dropped her face first right on the steel steps. Now Hannah Hart, oh, she's locking in that locket. She likes that locket submission. Oh, and she's got it in deep on the outside. She can't win the match out there, but boy, she can punish Ann out there. The tomboy with that locket on the outside. And now Ann, wow, jumping leg lariat right across the throat of Hannah Hart, but Hannah, to her credit, right back up. Chop across the chest. Goes for a belly-to-belly, but Ann fights her off. Now Ann grabs up Hannah Hart and impaler DDT right there on the floor. Oh, man. Hannah Hart might be known as the zombie tomboy now, because she did. Wildcat Ann just killed her. And Hannah Hart, with a chin breaker, sends Wildcat Ann back inside the ring and slides in behind her. Now the tomboy going after the newest member of the Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragoness Women's Division. And now she eats that backbreaker right across the neck. And now Wildcat Ann, though, fights her off. Got her right up into the chin with that kick. And now Hannah Hart's in trouble. And now Wildcat Ann locking in that submission. One more time. Right here. And Hannah Hart, her legs are at the wrong area. Oh, and she has to tap out. She has to tap out. And there you have it, folks. The winner of the match in her first match in Platinum Dragon Wrestling as she laughs at the downed Hannah Hart. Your winner of the match by submission, Wildcat Ann. Congratulations to Wildcat Ann in her debut match here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, as she is victorious over Hannah Hart by submission. I'll have to find out what she calls that, because that was absolutely viciously done. Working over the head and neck all through the match, and then locking in an arm and leg submission where she cranks on her head and neck. At the end, absolutely just destroyed her. Wow. Again, the winner of the match. You can see her right there as Hannah Hart rolling out of the way. Trying to get out of the way of the newest member of the Dragoness Women's Division, Wildcat Ann. Congratulations to Ann as we now move into universe mode for the remainder of our shows. Dragonfire Season 3, episode number 6. Let's go, folks. Let's go, folks. Come on. All right. I'm glad to see everybody out there. Thank you for joining me here for Platinum Dragon Wrestling this week here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel. If you're enjoying what you're seeing and you think you'd like to see more, then go ahead and hit that like button. Share the show out with all your friends, and don't forget to kick me in the ding-ding. That's right. Click the bell to get all the notifications when we go live every Tuesday here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel for Dragonfire. All right, as we go into our show, this one's going to be huge. Platinum Dragon Wrestling, Dragonfire in the universe mode. And I tell you what, now we have to, he's got to be aware that this tag team contest later for the number 1 contendership with the Twin Dragoness Tag Team Championships is just taking a different turn. If you're looking at the chat, Satan's Angel's out in the chat talking that she's not going to hold back her darker side anymore. Now, if anybody knows the history of Satan's Angel, she has a, well, let's just say a dark passenger, a different side of her, and she tries to hold her back because it makes her extremely vicious. Well, if she's not holding this part of her back anymore, then, you know, the entire Dragoness Women's Division has just become a lot more scary, and I'm glad I'm not a woman. Lady Devil is not, you don't, oh my God, I can't believe she's letting Lady Devil out. I don't even want to speak her name because then she always shows up. And I just don't want to... Oh, God. Okay, well, let's go live to the Dragonfire Arena for this match. And this one's going to be huge. My foster brother, Oberon Zant, also known as Oz, the Platinum Dragon, taking on one of the members of Uncontained Chaos who, if you aren't aware, 4 or 5 weeks ago set me on fire. So we're going to see exactly what's about to happen here, folks. As Oz, looking for a little retribution on my behalf from one of the members of Uncontained Chaos, the Fargan Icehole, the Bastage. All right, folks, this one's going to be good. You got two of these. The Bastage is no small man himself, but you got to understand that my foster brother, Oberon Zant, the reason that, you know, he's my brother Xanther's little brother. But he's bigger than Xanther is. And he's bigger than I am. And I'm a 7-foot-tall drunken dragon clown. This is 7'4", Oberon Zant. And if you think I get you up high for the Xanthrax Slam, wait until you see Oberon throw it on. Oz is something else. I can't wait for you all to see it. This is going to be good. The natural enforcer Jake Bagwell claiming that the Bastards is going to take the victory in this match. Well, we'll just have to see as we go live to the Dragonfire Arena for this our opening contest in Universe Mode. Is now making his way into the arena from Desperation, Nevada, standing in at 7'4", weighing in at 375 pounds. This is the Platinum Dragon, Oz! Oz going without the mask now. Oberon Zant, with the same tattoo on his back as our dearly departed brother. And if you don't think he's a dragon, folks, let me just say, yeah. We'll see. Well, Jake, if you really want Oz in the cage, I'll see if we can make that happen. And now making his way into the arena, representing Uncontained Chaos. He is one half of the Fargan Numpties tag team. This is the Fargan Icehole, the Bastage. The Bastage making his way out here, representing Uncontained Chaos. Yes, claiming that you think the Bastage is going to win and then asking me for a favor, Jake, is not going to be the best way of getting on my right side of getting what you want, you know? Seriously. You think about what you're going to say there. As Oz going right after the Bastards with a Fez presser, just driving into forearm shots. And whoa! Look at what we have here. Well, 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 good friends. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oz? Ay, Chihuahua. Okay, well, this isn't the way this was supposed to go. I'm not exactly certain what was supposed to happen here. I have no idea. All I know is that Oz has just dropped the Great Red Dragon for some reason with a Xanthrax Slam and then goes right after the Bastards, and I don't understand. What? That makes no sense. It's not the way it's supposed to go. Okay, I'm sorry, folks. I'm getting a little triggered. I'm not exactly certain what's going on here. All I know is what Dragon. It is so weird. The way I set it up. Fix your glitches 2K as Masters goes for a cover. I'm sorry. I'm getting thrown off a little bit here, folks. We'll just ignore the fact that the Great Red Dragon made his way out here. And now we've got Oz with a double claw right on both sides of the head of iron, like vice grip. Right around the sides of the head of the bastard, just trying to squeeze the bald head, making him pop, and now he's making me dizzy. My head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. And Oz making a spin and goes for the cover on the bastards. 1, 2, and the Fargan Ice Hole kicks out at 2. And now Oz driving a knee into the back. Obviously, this was supposed to be a storyline bit where the Great Red Dragon was going to come out and get some retribution on Uncontained Chaos. And there's a cover. Nice release German suplex on the big man by Bastage, and then clotheslines Odds over the top rope. And Kyle Young, welcome to the stream. Good to see you out there, Young Samurai. As the Bastage off the top rope with a shoulder tackle takes down Oz on the outside. And now Oz gets dropped with a spine buster on the outside. And now another, and then a low blow takes down the big man, and the Bastage going low on Oz. And then another spine buster. I hate to say it, but Oz might be in trouble here, as the Bastage has been absolutely destroying him, and now picking him up and going for the Bastage bomb on the floor. Right there on the floor, the Bastage bomb. And now Oz being dragged back to his feet, and now the Bastage doing it again, going for another Bastage bomb. Oh, and drives him down. Oh, and the Bastage is just flexing now. He thinks he's got this all well in hand. As Oz is in trouble here and now being sent back inside the ring. Oh, the Bastage with 2 Bastage bombs on the outside after an attack. 1, 2... And Oz just sits up and throws off the Bastage, and he can't believe it. Hell, maybe I can't believe it. Oz with a belly-to-back suplex, and the Fargan Ice Hole is down. And now, fighting off the attack by Oz. And now a big boot sends Oz to the outside, and the Bastage now throwing up the double birds to the Platinum Dragon Wrestling fans. Real classy there, as Oz catches him with a snap suplex as he comes off the corner ropes. And now Oz picking up the Bastage. Grabs him, throws him chest first. Now turning the Fargan Ice Hole around in the corner. And now a clothesline. And now out of the corner he goes, and another clothesline. And now out of the corner, and a side suplex takes him down. Nice side slam by Oz, and now Oz. Oh, what is he doing down there? What are you looking for, Oberon? Oberon's grabbing a ladder. Oberon grabbing a ladder, now going back inside the ring. The Fargan Ice Hole's back up. And as Oz goes for the ladder, the Bastage sends him down. That might have been a mistake on Oz's part. Should have pushed the advantage when he had it. But did not take it. Now Oz in trouble here as the Bastage just letting him get back to his feet. That might be a mistake. Because now the Bastage just standing there. Oz pacing back and forth. I'm not sure what's going on. Now he goes for another maneuver and a kick to the balls. And the Bastage with a goozle. And he picks him up and sends Oz down with a choke slam. And now Oz back up to his feet. and rakes the eyes of the bastards, and now throwing him off. Kick to the gut by Oz. Oz got him on his shoulders, but the bastard's elbow strikes and makes him drop him. Now kick to the gut, going for the bastard's bomb. He's got him up. And down with the bastard's bomb. But the bastard's still worn down after the assault throughout this match as both men are down. Oz now struggling to get back up to his feet. The bastard's still down after delivering the bastard's bomb. I thought he was going to go for the cover, but now Oz back up to his feet first. Bastard catches him, breaks him up, but Oz throat first across the top rope. And now Oz measuring the bastard. Oh, here we go, folks. I told you. You think I get you up high? Oz gets you up way high. Xanthrax slam. And goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Bastard's kicked out. Bastard's kicks out of the Xanthrax slam. And now Oz is starting to lose his mind a little bit. Uppercut by the Bastards. Right hand. And now grabbing Oz and sends him through the ropes. I would think it was almost two and... Yeah, that was 2.9. You're about right. Now the Bastards... Oh, a Bastard's bomb on the apron. Oh my God, he's going to break his back. Oz slid back into the ring. Slung back into the ring by the Bastards, and now... Bastards is going for the cover. That might be it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that power bomb on the apron. The Bastards taking the victory here. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, so whoever was in that Great Red Dragon outfit, they jumped in and Oz saw right through it, and now I'm seeing that it looks like... It looks like they paid someone to come out dressed as the Great Red Dragon to attack Oz, and Oz saw right through it. I really thought it was the Great Red Dragon. But it was yet another distraction by Uncontained Chaos to get one up on my friend. Great. Yeah. Great job. You're winner of the match, the Bastards. Yeah. There's a reckoning coming, boys. I'm telling you. You guys just don't see it yet. Well, let's move on, shall we? Because we got ourselves an incredible rest of the show waiting for you tonight here, folks. Because this one right here, there is so much on the line in this match. From left to right, Cassie Madam Red, the first ever double champion in Platinum Dragon Wrestling history. First ever Ring Mistress champion. The Goddess of Pain and Marzana Rage. These three women in a triple threat match. And the winner goes on to face the Platinum Dragon Wrestling Women's World Champion, the DC Destroyer, Amber Young, next week at Dawn of the Dragons. I'm telling you what, this one's going to be wild and crazy. I don't know who's going to get it, but we'll just have to see. I'm not drunk enough for this yet. I'm serious. That first match, I'm a little teased off there. I don't know if you guys can tell it in my voice, you know, because normally I'm the happy-go-lucky Shifty, you know, and right now I'm just a little bit... Well, I'm a little more dragon than I am clown right now. A little more dragon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're sorry there, bastards. I'm sure you are. Yeah. We'll have a talk about that another time. As we go to now, the following contest is a triple threat match for the #1 contendership to the Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragoness Women's World Championship. First, making her way into the arena, representing eternity, she is the Goddess of Pain. The Goddess of Pain making her way into the ring, going to skip the entrance here for a couple of these matches, as we don't want to go too far over tonight. And I know we've got ourselves a lot of matches to go tonight. And now, the second opponent, the first ever Ring Mistress Champion here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, and the only double champion here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling history, this is Cassie Madam Red. All right, now the third competitor about to make her way into the arena, representing Uncontained Chaos. She is the Ice Queen, Marzana Rage. That's right, folks. Marzana Rage versus Goddess of Pain versus Cassie Madam Red, with the winner moving on to face Amber Young next week at Dawn of the Dragons 3 for the Platinum Dragon Wrestling Women's World Championship. Rich Lather calls to the bell, and here we go as the Goddess of Pain slaps the taste out of Marzana's mouth and then takes her down. Cassie's just watching these two women fight, and then chop blocks the leg of Goddess of Pain. Now Cassie grabbing up Goddess. Snap Hurricane Rod and drives her down. And now up again. Forearm shot. Knee strike. Another forearm shot. And a return forearm uppercut. And now Marzana picks up Goddess and takes her down. Driver. Wow. And now Cassie eats a kick from Marzana. Goes for a drop kick. Marzana didn't hit it as Cassie moved out of the way, and now Cassie in control. Now kick to the back of Marzana, and then eats an elbow from Goddess of Pain. Now Goddess with a stomp right across Cassie's face, and then the back of her neck as Marzana now back to her feet. All three women just going to be taking shots at each other throughout the entire match. Now Goddess of Pain taken down. Marzana caught from behind. Release German suplex off the second rope. Drum Monkey, welcome to the stream. Oh, the drives the knees right into the back of Marzana is Cassie Madam Red. Now Cassie going for Cassie's kiss. Oh, and Marzana Rage was saved by Goddess of Pain intervening there. Cassie was about to hit her with Cassie's kiss and knock her absolutely silly. Now Cassie going after Goddess, who's going after a weapon. She grabs a table, sends it into the ring, but then gets caught with a Russian leg sweep. She's not even Russian. Now Cassie with a kick to the gut. And now powerbomb on the table. And now a fold cover. One. Match but cover on top of the table. Couldn't get it. And now here comes Goddess back in the ring. Shin breaker by Marzana. And a shot takes down Cassie, and then a drop kick takes down the Goddess. Goddess going back to the outside of the ring ropes, up to the apron. Now Marzana turns her attention, kick to the face of Cassie. And now Goddess, noticing that Marzana's distracted, goes right after her. Marzana gets attacked by Cassie. And now all three women just trading shots here. Elbow strikes by Cassie, breaks up the maneuver, and now Cassie was about to get nailed But with Saber Marzana, then Cassie goes right after Goddess after she takes down Marzana. And now Cassie, broken up by Goddess, and Cassie goes after the leg one more time, and now Goddess with a kick to the gut. While Marzana plays the crowd on the second row. Now Marzana says, you don't know how to do it, let me do it. And takes her down with a Fisherman's Buster driver. And then Cassie grabs Marzana and sends her all the way to the outside. Now Cassie left alone in the ring. Now Cassie going to the outside. Kick to the stomach of Marzana as Goddess of Pain still out on her ass on the other side of the ring. And now stomach first of the Argentinian announce table, and then face first off the announce table on the outside. Marzana, I think that might have woken her up a little bit, but Cassie's still pounding on her on the outside as Goddess of Pain goes back in the ring. And now all three women back in the ring. Wow, Marzana drives down Goddess of Pain with a widow's peak and then double underhook. Suplex takes her down, cover one. And Cassie kicks out at one. Marzana goes for the knee in the back, and Cassie is rolled right out of the way. But Marzana off the ropes with a crossbody takes down Cassie, and now Goddess goes after Marzana, who ducked under. Goddess, though, with a kick to the gut. Hooks up Marzana Rage, the Ice Queen, going for a little ride. With a jackhammer suplex. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. And Goddess of Pain now measuring Marzana. Cassie's still out on the outside. Goes for the maneuver, but can't hit it as Marzana ducked. And now Marzana fights out. And the Ice Queen going for a maneuver of her own, but Cassie broke it up. Now Cassie hooks up Marzana and sends her down with a brainbuster. And then goes right after Goddess of Pain, who is just standing there and eats a drop kick. Goddess rolls to the outside. Cassie goes for the cover. 1, 2. No! 2 7/8. Wow. Cassie almost had it right there. Duck under by Marzana, but not the reverse. And now Marzana getting back to her feet. Cassie locking it in. Oh, here it comes. Cassie's kiss. Oh, and she drives her down with Cassie's kiss and then goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the winner of the match and new #1 contender to the Platinum Dragon Wrestling Women's World Heavyweight Championship, Cassie Madam Red. Cassie Madam Red pulls out Cassie's kiss and hits the maneuver on a table on Marzana Rage and takes her out. Gazi, welcome to the stream. And there you have it, the winner of the match, your new #1 contender, the woman who will face the DC Destroyer, Amber Young, next week at the 3rd annual Dawn of the Dragons. Cassie Madam Red. Congratulations to Cassie Madam Red. If she is actually able to win the Women's World Championship, she would be that one step closer to becoming a Grand Slam champion here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. And she's held the Ring Mistress Championship as the first ever. And she's been a tag team champion here at one point in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. So I tell you what, it's not out of the realm of possibility that she could win the Women's World Championship next week. But we'll have to see as we move on to our next match here on Dragonfire Season 3, Episode 6. And while this match loads up here, folks, I'm going to need 1 to 2 minutes here on Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragonfire. I am your host, Shifty The Drunken DragonClown. Alright, thank you for sticking with me here, folks. This is Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragonfire, Season 3, Episode number 6, here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel, and I am your host, Shifty The Drunken DragonClown. We've already had a fantastic show thus far tonight, folks, and we're going to move into our number one contenders match. The winner of this match will move on to face Arson, Poison Ivy Pine, and Vivacious Valerie DeLuca for the Twin Dragoness Tag Team Championships next week at Dawn of the Dragons 3. Let's go to the ring. The following contest is a tag team match to determine the number one contenders for the Platinum Dragon Wrestling Twin Dragoness Tag Team Championships. First, about to make their way into the arena, they are the former Platinum Dragon Wrestling Twin Dragoness Tag Team Champions, the Pirate Queen Anne Bonny, and the modern-day Greek goddess Minerva, the Hedonists. Alright, you see the former Twin Dragoness Tag Team Champions, Minerva and Anne Bonny, the Hedonists, looking very strong after their victory last week over the Middle-earth Crushers. Trying to regain their Twin Dragoness Tag Team Championships. As they get to face off against, well, not normally a tag team, but definitely a very close bond between the next two women, mother and daughter. As Catherine Angel is the ring mistress champion at this time, the two women are about to make their way into the arena, representing the Angel family. They are Satan's Angel and Morgana Angel, the Angel family. S.A. and Morgana making their way out. And boy, oh boy, they look intense right now. They do not look like they're in a very good mood. I mean, Satan's Angel finally got to have a chance to get her hands on Johanna the Puppet Master last week in the War to Settle the Score in the main event, and she had to tap out to the Puppet Master, and I know that doesn't sit well with her. I know that doesn't sit well with her. I know she's not happy about that. Well, the Angel family and the Hedonists with an opportunity here. And we'll just have to see which one of these two teams will go on to the third annual Dawn of the Dragons next week to face Arson. Rich Lather calls for the bell, and here we go. And here come the Hedonists right out of the gate, going right after the Angel family. But boy, oh boy, wow. If I just gotta say, Satan's Angel looks a little bit more vicious tonight. As she is inside the ring, she is taking it right to Anne Bonny. No, I'm sorry, that's Morgana taking it to Anne Bonny, and Satan's Angel has got Minerva. But Minerva elbows her way out. And now, neckbreaker on S.A. But is S.A. giggling in the ring? Why is S.A. laughing? S.A. is getting beaten on by Minerva inside the ring, but I can hear audible laughter as if she's enjoying herself. That is weird. Minerva now. Oh, goddess bomb by Minerva inside the ring. 1, 2, and broken up by Morgana. Now Anne Bonny comes after Morgana. And the Pirate Queen, with a long kiss goodnight, sends down Morgana face first into the mat. And now the Hedonists have their way with the Angel family here, inside the ring. Now Minerva thrown over to the outside by S.A. as Morgana fighting off Ann Bonnie now. Duck under, and a snap Hurricane Rana for Morgana. Hey, that almost rhymed. Now S.A. and Minerva on the outside fighting. S.A. get caught in front face lock on the outside as Morgana stalking Ann Bonnie. Now Morgana with a knee strike and a clothesline takes down the Pirate Queen. Now S.A. absolutely brutalizing Minerva on the outside, picking her up, gut wrench. And right there on the apron, oh my God. Just absolutely going crazy as Satan's Angel. Or do I call her Lady Devil? Because I don't know what to call her. But I know that inside the ring, Ann Bonnie's regained control. And now, Morgana grabbing Ann Bonnie, drops her on the back of her head out of the corner. Now, a lot of action going on here as Ann Bonnie with a reverse DDT takes down Morgana inside the ring. Minerva now working on Satan's Angel on the outside of the ramp. And Morgana's head being bounced off the ring apron, off the floor. And now a Firewoman's Carry driver by Ann Bonnie roll through. And the Pirate Queen's got her up one more time as Minerva now trying to break the arm of Satan's Angel on the outside. The second Firewoman's Carry driver inside the ring. Woo! And now, Ann Bonnie goes after Morgana, sends her into the turnbuckle, and out of the ropes, and now jumping up and coming down with that forearm shot right across the forehead, and a drop kick. And the Hedonist in complete control, and a cave-in. A cave-in by Ann Bonnie. Ann Bonnie driving her knee right down into the face of Morgana Angel as Satan's Angel being thrown up the ring aisle by Minerva. And now Minerva sending S.A. back into the ring. Satan's Angel, though, back up to her feet very quickly, but he's a Firewoman's Carry takedown. Now Morgana, reversal by Ann Bonnie into a DDT, and now Satan's Angel taking over on Minerva as Ann Bonnie goes to the top rope. On the outside is Morgana. And Ann Bonnie crashes and burns as Morgana moves out of the way. Now the Angel family look to be in control. Morgana with Ann Bonnie. Now Minerva being covered inside the ring. One. And just a one count. Satan's Angel trying to get a count on Minerva. Now S.A. drags her back to her feet. Picks her up. Tour of Atlantis. Wow. And now picks her up one more time on her shoulders. Firewoman's Carry driver by S.A. Roll through. Going for another Firewoman's Carry driver as Ann Bonnie has Morgana down on the outside. As I say that, Morgana comes back with a knee strike right to the face. Now S.A. measuring Minerva. Sends her into the opposite turnbuckle, but Minerva catches her out of there with a Uranagi right on the back of her head. And then catches her with a Greek hammer. And now, Minerva locking a reverse chin lock inside the ring. With her strength, she can make her tap out. But not going to happen as Satan's Angel fights her off. Minerva with an up kick. Makes her release the leg. Now, double strike. And now Minerva looks like she might be going for the Goddess Bomb. She is. She's got her up. And Bonnie's got Morgana. There's a cover. 1, 2. No! Satan's Angel kicks out at 2.9. And now goes for a double chop, but S.A. caught her. But Minerva reversal again. Minerva with a front face lock, picking her up as Ann Bonnie takes down Morgana. Now pressing Satan's Angel in that suplex position. And now cover. 1, 2. No, just broken up. Wow, and now another submission by SA. On SA there, and Minerva's got it locked in deep. There's no way she can get out of it. But she still finds a way. And Ann Bonnie goes for another maneuver and crashes and burns. Morgana and Ann Bonnie down on the outside. Satan's Angel and Minerva still inside the ring. Minerva grabbing up Satan's Angel now. Loads her up, looking for the Goddess Bomb. Ann Bonnie set inside the ring. Goddess Bomb, cover! And broken up before she can even get a 1 count. Ann Bonnie. Oh, that double knee strike right to the back on Morgana Angel. This one's wild and crazy here, folks. Action all over the place. Ann Bonnie floats back. Neckbreaker now. Minerva grabbing Satan's Angel with an arm draped across her throat. And tried for some sort of maneuver. I don't know if she actually hit it or not. But there's a cover by Ann Bonnie. 1, 2. And Morgana kicks out now. Minerva, deadlift German suplex on Satan's Angel. Ann Bonnie's grabbed Morgana by the front face lock, but Minerva now kicked to the gut. Oh no, Minerva. Oh, she's going for that maneuver one more time. Oh, that's the Goddess Rack. That's the Goddess Rack. And there's a tap out. Satan's Angel forced to tap out. And the winner and #1 contenders to the Twin Dragons Tag Team Champions, the Pirate Queen Ann Bonnie and the modern day Greek Goddess Minerva, the Hedonists. Wow, the Hedonists with another big victory over a top contender. As Satan's Angel's woes continue. And I'm wondering if we're going to see an even more dark path. And Wally's in the house. Welcome to the stream, Wally. Good to see you out there. Wally out there with the PDW chance. Thank you very much, Wally. Really appreciate it. As the new #1 contenders, you see right there, the winners of this match, the Pirate Queen Ann Bonnie and the modern day Greek Goddess Minerva, the Hedonists. Congratulations to the Hedonists. They will move on next week to the 3rd annual Dawn of the Dragons pay-per-view here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel on YouTube for the Twin Dragons Tag Team Championships carried by Arson. And now we have the #1 contendership for the Gold Drakaya Championship. On your left, Mad Dog Molly Shamrock, and on your right, the magnificent Mad Cow. The winner will go on to face our Gold Drakaya champion next week at Dawn of the Dragons 3. And that being the Hellfire Hellcat, the Gold Drakaya champion, Bubs. Wally calling for Mad Dog Molly Shamrock to take the victory. We'll see who gets this one. I think this one could be a toss-up here, folks. I'll tell you. Let's see who the Dragon League thinks. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win there? Hi. She doesn't want to say anything right now. She's just giving us a smile. So, the Dragon League saying hi to everybody here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Alright, as we move on to our next contest. #1 contendership for the Gold Drakaya Championship. Rich Lather calls for the bell, and here we go. Wow, both women already in the ring. And Mad Dog, Russian leg sweep. She's not even Russian. Goes for a kick on Molly, and Molly with a snap dragon leg sweep takes her down. And now Molly, double underhook. Oh, wow, that was a cross-arm DDT taking down Mad Cow. Goes for a quick kick with Mad Cow with a dragon screw takedown of her own. Kick to the chest. And Molly and Mad Cow are absolutely tearing into each other. Both of them want to be the Gold Dragonfire Championship #1 contender. And now throat first across the top rope goes Mad Cow. Molly with an uppercut. Now Molly turns Mad Cow around in the corner. Alfie, welcome to the stream if I didn't say so before. And Chaos Theory, German suplex, Mad Dog, Molly Shamrock out of the corner. But then Mad Cow showing her best assets, if you will. Nailing Molly right in the face. And then dropping her chest first onto the mat. And now, Shamrock knocked to the ground as Mad Cow up to the top rope. Maddie looking to fly here. And now Mad Dog Molly Shamrock fights her off, throws her off. And now strikes right across the forehead of Mad Cow. Top turnbuckle, say hello. 10 times to the top turnbuckle. And now Shamrock. Oh, and a stomp. Oh, wow. Right across the back of the head. And now Mad Dog Molly Shamrock with an iron claw on Mad Cow right inside the ring. Trying to wear her down after she must have been absolutely dizzy from that striking on the top turnbuckle. And now Mad Cow fights her off. Front face lock on Molly. Oh, and a capture arm body slam right across the arm of the shoulder of Shamrock. Shamrock with an uppercut. Fights back. Now Mad Cow throws her off. It goes for the rear view one more time. Goes for a drop kick. Both women missing. But Shamrock fights her off. Now Shamrock thrown over the top. And now a strike from Maddie. And now Maddie. What's Maddie good in mind here? Oh, Maddie. Oh. Maddie's locking in. Wow. What a maneuver by Mad Cow. Locking in a submission on the ropes. Had as much time as she wants to hold her on there. And now Maddie going off to the side of the ring as Shamrock is down. And now she's got her up. And down goes Shamrock. Face first off the LED board one more time. And now Shamrock being sent down by an overhead wrist lock by Mad Cow on the outside, but fights out from underneath. Now Shamrock going for that cutter. But Mad Cow caught her, and Mad Cow's got her in that bear hug. Maddie's won some matches with that bear hug, but she's outside the ring, and she's tapping out. But she can't win the match out there in this match. But Mad Cow doesn't care. She just takes her down one more time. Shamrock tapped out to the bear hug from Maddie. Maddie known for that vicious bear hug of hers. Yes, you're absolutely right, Jake. It's Mad Cow versus a Mad Dog and Molly Shamrock. And now a DDT for Mad Cow. And now throwing back in Shamrock. Mad Cow jumps the top rope. Taking a breather here as Shamrock's still down. Shamrock now starts to stir. Mad Cow kicks her right in the back. Now Maddie measuring Mad Dog Molly Shamrock, and now locking in that bear hug inside the ring. Shamrock already tapped out outside. There she taps out again. And now the winner of the match and new #1 contender to the Gold Dragonfire Championship. This is the magnificent Mad Cow. Mad Cow. Maddie with an emphatic victory here with the bear hug. Making Mad Dog Molly Shamrock tap out outside the ring first and then locked it in inside the ring one more time. And that was all she wrote. The winner by submission and new #1 contender to the Gold Dragonfire Championship. She will face Bubs next week. Mad Cow. Mad Cow with a huge victory, trying to become the new Gold Dragonfire champion as she becomes a new #1 contender. And now we'll face Bubs. And what should be a great match is Bubs has been doing a lot more submissions recently as well. So we'll just have to see if this will end up being a pseudo submission match for the Gold Dragonfire Championship. We'll have to find out next week on the 3rd annual Dawn of the Dragons. SLS Gaming Network, welcome to the stream. And now we come to our first of our Fatal 4-Ways. This one, just a straight Fatal 4-Way. The 4 men, the Natural Enforcer, Jake Bagwell, the man that shaved the world, Blade Charge, the Knucklehead, Big Tito, and the Thugnificent, Thug Nasty, with the winner of this match going on to next week at the 3rd annual Dawn of the Dragons to face Hobo Ezekiel for the Gold Dragon Championship. Who do you got in this one, folks? The winner goes on to face Hobo Ezekiel, the brand new Gold Dragon champion, who dethroned Big Daddy Mitch Christ for the title. And now you got Jake Bagwell, the Natural Enforcer, Blade Charge, Big Tito, and Thug Nasty. All these 4 men have been champions in Platinum Dragon Wrestling at one time or another. And now they want one of the 3 big gold belts. We'll just have to see if they can get it. Let's go to the ring for our Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match. Rich Lather calls for the bell, and here we go. And all 4 men, I'm sorry, I don't know why that the entrances are shut down. I'm not sure why they're turned off. I'm going to have to see if I can fix that. As now you have Thug Nasty thrown to the outside by Big Tito. Jake Bagwell eating forearm strikes and a kick to the gut by Blade Charge. Fatal 4-Way rules in this match. Anything goes. First pinfall submission or knockout, and you will win. The Fatal 4-Way in the main event is a Fatal 4-Way elimination match. Jake Bagwell claiming he might crap out a burrito tonight as he eats a shoulder tackle from Blade Charge as Big Tito continues working on Thug Nasty on the outside. And now Blade Charge. Oh, Blade Charge using that trap leg DDT to take down the Natural Enforcer. And now Jake rolls to the outside, grabs Blade Charge, throw first across the top rope. Blade Charge catches him though. Off the ropes he goes. And he goes, it looks like he had something in mind, but Big Tito got in the way. Big Tito and Blade Charge have history. They were the first 2 men to fight for the Eternal Flame Championship. The Blade Charge won. And now Thug Nasty inside the ring. Sweep the leg. Johnny would be proud. And now Big Tito and Thug Nasty. Bulldog by Thug Nasty. And he gets taken down, and Thug Nasty's busted open by Blade Charge. Blade Charge busted open Thug Nasty. Looks like Blade Charge might have some brass knuckles on. Smart, since there's no disqualifications in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. So he might have busted Thug Nasty wide open. And now driving shots on top of Jake Bagwell's face. Thug Nasty now showing off inside the ring, and needs a super kick for his trouble. And now Blade Charge going after Big Tito. Thug Nasty rolls the outside. Now Jake's got a ladder. Jake's got a ladder. Oh, and he throws it on top of Blade Charge. And now Blade Charge trying to fight off Big Tito and Jake Bagwell. Thug Nasty now getting back to his feet. Jake's grabbing a steel chair, and he waffles Blade Charge right across the face with it. And now across the back. And now Thug Nasty joining in with with Jake Bagwell, and hits Blade Charge with a steel chair. Blade Charge might be dead after that. It's just brutal assault with those steel chairs as now Thug Nasty sit inside the ring by Jake Bagwell. And now Jake, trap leg DDT on Thug Nasty. Now grabbing Thug Nasty by the arm. An elbow strike by Thug Nasty as Big Tito working on Blade Charge, who fireman's carry reversal now. DDT on Thug Nasty inside the ring. Covered by Bagwell. 1, 2. No, just a 1 count as Thug Nasty kicked out. That Blade Charge has a steel chair. Throws it outside. And now Jake Bagwell, flip over neck breaker. Takes down Blade Charge, who now rolls the outside again. And now Thug Nasty brought back up. No. Catches the leg of Bagwell, grabbing the leg of Bagwell. Single leg crab. Broken up by Big Tito. Now Big Tito going after Thug Nasty, picking him up. Oh, Big Tito driving him down with the cement, with the pile driver. I thought he might be going for the cement shoes. Jake Bagwell, leg trip, takes down Big Tito, and now Blade Charge. Small package driver taking down Jake. Now Thug Nasty goes for the cover. 1. And Big Tito kicks out at 1. Nasty working on Big Tito. Blade Charge rolls to the outside. Thug Nasty flips over the back of Big Tito and now gets caught in the front face lock. Blade Charge makes his back into the ring. Eats a kick from Tito as Jake Bagwell goes after Thug Nasty. Oh, and Bagwell dropped down on his ass to deliver a chin breaker and got caught. And a flip over neck breaker by Blade Charge as Big Tito down on the outside. Blade Charge now grabbing a hold of Thug Nasty and taking me. You're making me dizzy. My head is spinning like a whirlpool. It never ends. And it's you, Blade Charge, making it spin. As he takes down Thug Nasty with a giant swing. And now Blade Charge goes after Thug Nasty. Another shot. And another off the ropes. Reversal by Thug Nasty. And a knee lift reversal. And now Tour of Texas by Jake Bagwell on Big Tito. Jake Bagwell with a Tour of Texas and eats a clothesline. And now there's a cover by Blade Charge. 1, 2. No! Thug Nasty kicked out at just the last moment. Small package, nearly got him, sweep the leg. Johnny would be proud. Thug Nasty now. Cement shoes by Big Tito. Big Tito with the cement shoes goes for the cover on Nasty. Everybody else is down. 1, 2, 3. And the winner of the match. And now #1 contender to the Gold Dragon Championship. The Knucklehead. Big Tito. The Knucklehead Big Tito takes the victory here on tonight's episode of Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Wow. I mean, absolutely just wow. Big Tito hits the cement shoes, and it's enough to take down Thug Nasty, as I believe that's who he actually pinned with it. And he is now the #1 contender and will face Hobo Ezekiel next week at Dawn of the Dragons 3 for the Gold Dragon Championship. As you see there, the winner of the match and #1 contender to the Gold Dragon Championship, the Knucklehead Big Tito. Mrs. U-Taker and Angelina Nightwalker, welcome to the stream if I didn't say so before earlier. Uncle Jake was robbed, say the U-Takers. Well, we'll just have to see. I mean, Jake had an opportunity a couple times in that match, couldn't get it done. But Big Tito hit the cement shoes while everybody else was down and got the victory. He pulled off getting the opportunity he needed. And now we get to see our Dragonweight Television Champion, our new Dragonweight Television Champion, defend his title. And the match that he was made for it, Falls Count Anywhere. This should be a great contest. A former Platinum Dragon Wrestling Eternal Flame Champion is the fighting referee, Bow Tie. And he gets to take on the new Dragonweight Television Champion, the Numpty Gordon Sin, who won it in the other type of match that the title is defended in, the Dragon's Den Chamber. But this is the match it's made famous for, which is Falls Count Anywhere. Anything goes. Dragonweight Television Championship about to be on the line. A lot of people thinking that this is going to be a walkover for Gordon Sin. You know, and maybe I might agree with that if I didn't have such an issue with him. But I'm not going to count out Bow Tie. Ask Mr. Demented what Bow Tie's all about. Mr. Demented actually lost his Eternal Flame Championship to Bow Tie and then got it back. I'm sorry. Ask Brandon Cuevas, I should say, about how tough Bow Tie is. Bow Tie actually beat Brandon Cuevas for the Eternal Flame Championship. I'm sorry, it was not, and Mr. Demented actually defeated him for it. So maybe you should ask Mr. Demented. Yeah, because he's the one that actually beat him. Anyways. Alright, we're going to go for the Falls Count Anywhere Dragonweight Television Championship match. And message, no one cares what I think, so, okay, fine. You know, I try. I try to be a good guy, you know. I try to do things that, you know. But if you're just going to continue to badmouth me here, I'll just, yeah. Alright, the message has been timed out for a few minutes. Let's see if he can actually gain a little bit more respect on his lips for the owner of this freaking company. I'm tired of being disrespected here, people. Now making his way into the arena. He's a former Platinum Dragon Wrestling Eternal Flame Champion. This is the fighting referee, Bow Tie. Bow Tie about to challenge for the Dragonweight Television Championship here in this Falls Count Anywhere match. Here against the new champion. Oh yeah, I'm putting my foot down here, folks. You know, I deal with uncontained chaos the entire time. In Platinum Dragon Wrestling, since they've been going crazy here. And you can see here now, making his way into the arena, representing Uncontained Chaos. He is the current Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragonweight Television Champion, the Numpty Gordon Sin. Oh, Mrs. you have no idea. I'm gonna make this yeah, we're gonna have some words. There's gonna be some things said. I'm gonna take care of it. Ah, Minerva, welcome to the stream. Good to see you out there. Hope you go back and check out your #1 contender tag team match against the Angel family. And enjoy that. As you see here, Falls Count Anywhere, Dragonweight Television Championship about to go down as the fighting referee Bow Tie gets his opportunity at the new champion, the Numpty Gordon Sin. And then Numpty showing off the Dragonweight Television Championship before he hands it over to Rich Lather. This is our semi-main event of the evening. We've got one match remaining after this one. We might even have time for a bonus match. One. if we're lucky on the time on these matches here. But you never can tell how things are going to go with the PS4. All right, now you can see Bowtie picks the leg. And a Snapdragon screw leg whip from the fighting ref. Bowtie takes down Gord Sin. Gord throwing off Bowtie's strike. And now Bowtie trying to wrestle the numpty here. Working over the arm and shoulder, uses the leg, sends her down. Sends him down. Gord Sin. Bowtie trying to work over the shoulder, actually trying to wrestle, and Gord just caught Bo in midair when he tried to jump on him. Yeah, this could be a mismatch here, folks, but Bowtie earned this opportunity, and now he's getting an opportunity to take on for the Dragonweight Television Championship, and now Gord Sin just making him pay. Double knees to the back, and now Bowtie with an arm drag reversal. And now tries for a strike, but Gord just simply moved out of the way. Off the ropes. Oh, and a shot right to the chin from the knee of the numpty. And the numpty now working over the arm and the shoulder and tries to break the arm of Bowtie. Gord Sin trying to break his arm. Goes for the cover. This one could be over quick. One. And Bo kicks out. Well, the Dragonweight Television Championship, Ghazi, is defended at every single show. And it will be defended next week on Dawn of the Dragons 3, and it's going to be a chamber match. So there's going to be 5 opponents for the Dragonweight Television Champion. Whoever wins this match is going to have to take on 5 people. Who those 5 people are, well, I know, and we'll just see if you guys like the result next week. But you'll have to tune in to Dawn of the Dragons, the 3rd annual Dawn of the Dragons, here on the Platinum Dragons Studios channel at 1 p.m. Eastern next week. We'll be doing a 3-hour show from 1 to 4. We will have title matches galore, folks. I can't wait. As now Bowtie with a submission. A submission on Gord Sin on the outside. Falls count anywhere, folks. If he makes Gord tap out. Bowtie with a leg submission, working over the leg of Gord Sin. And now working over the arm. And an arm breaker. And then driving him down with a belly-to-back suplex on the floor. Bowtie taking it to the Dragonweight Television Champion, Gord Sin. Now Gord tried for a clothesline, but Bowtie ducked under, and now Gord thrown inside the ring. Going for a cover here. No, not going for a cover. Now Bowtie goes for a cover there and only gets a 1 count on Gord. The fight referee Bowtie with a knee to the back of the head. And now a leg trip. Leg sweep by Gord Sin. Johnny would be proud. Bowtie back up to his feet as Gord shows off. Now Bo turns, goes after Gord, grabs him, throws him into the turnbuckle and a clothesline to the back. And now Bo tries to break the arm of Gord Sin. Kicks his leg and his arm at a different angle there. Now Gord says, I've had enough. And Gord, drives him down. Face first into the mat with the unprettier. Goes for the cover. This could be all she wrote for Bowtie. 1, 2. No! Bo kicks out at 2.5. Gord's a little surprised there. But nonetheless drives just vicious knees right to the chest of Bowtie. And now an elbow strike right to the gut of the fighting ref, Bowtie. 4, 5, the fans chanting along. 7, 8, 9, and Gord. 10 elbows to the gut of Bowtie, and Bowtie might be out. I mean, Gord, wow. Bo ducked under a shot from Gord and then took him down, and now Bo with that strike right to the chin of Gord. Gord rolls to the outside. What a strong left-handed strike right to the chin. And now Gord grabbing Bowtie from behind. capture Russian suplex. He's Scottish. He's not Russian. And now Bowtie out on his feet, up on his shoulders. And, oh, Bowtie flipped out. And then eats a strike from Gord, but Bowtie fires back, and a spin kick from Bowtie goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Gordson kicks out. Bowtie was one step away from beating Gordson in his first title defense. And now Bowtie, he's measuring Gord. He's looking for the tiebreaker right here. But Gord had it scouted, and a fireman's carry reversal. And now Gord with a numpty driver goes for the cover. 1, 2. Wow. Bowtie kicks out again. And now Bowtie kicked to the gut by Gord. Gord's measured him and sends him down with that spinning brain buster. Bowtie might be out. Face first off the apron goes Bowtie. It's the hardest part of the ring, you know. As Gord continues to work over Bowtie, belly to back suplex on the floor. Gord can finish him off any time now. Now Gord has Bowtie. Oh, he's got him up. He's just holding him there. And Bo flipped out again. And Bo with a roll in. And Bo with a heel hook. Bo's got the heel hook deep. And Gordson tapped out. Gordson. Oh, I'm sorry. Gordson just tapped out the Bowtie. Oh, he'll never live it down. Oh, my God. The winner of the match by submission and new Dragonweight Television Champion, the fighting referee, Bowtie. Oh, Bo, you just made my day. Oh, Bo, you just made my day. I can't believe it. He's now a 2-time champion in Platinum Dragon Wrestling. The winner of the match, and you can see it right there, by submission. And new Dragonweight Television Champion, Bowtie. Bowtie with the upset victory over the numpty Gordson for the Dragonweight Television Championship. Oh, and now, folks, we go to our main event of the evening. The number 1 contendership for the Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by the heir to darkness, Paul Utaker. From left to right, we have the Ultimate Fighter, Shadow Press of Uncontained Chaos. The Second City Soldier, Kyle Young. The former Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, the Psycho Shooter, Sean Shamrock. And the former multiple-time champion here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, Big Daddy Mitch Christ, the self-proclaimed son of God's gift to all women. Who do you got in this one, folks? The winner goes on to face Paul Utaker next week at Dawn of the Dragons 3, inside the Dragon's Lair for the Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, Uncontained Chaos claiming that they think Shadow Press is going to take this one. And why wouldn't you think that, folks? I mean, let's be honest. I may not like what Shadow Press is doing right now, but here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, every time he's faced someone for a title for the first time, he's won that title. He won the Ringmaster Championship. He won the Dominating Dragon Championship. It's happened multiple times over, folks. Honestly, I can't bet against Shadow Press in this match, so I'm not going to bet at all. I don't bet anyway. I'm too drunk to bet. They won't allow me to after that whole Ray Finkel debacle. All right, let's go to the ring for our main event of the evening. Number 1 contender to the World Championship on the line. Fatal 4-way elimination match. Who do you got? The following contest is a fatal four-way elimination match for the Platinum Dragon Wrestling, the #1 contendership to the Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight title. First making his way into the arena from Chicago, Illinois, he is the Second City Soldier, Kyle Young. Kyle Young making his way down, the Second City Soldier, and you're absolutely right. When it comes to Shadow Press, say what you will about Shadow Press's quote-unquote generic look, he doesn't look like much. And see, that's where Shadow Press has an advantage. Shadow Press doesn't need all the bells and whistles that all these other people talk about and all these other people do. He comes out bare knuckles, he's an ultimate fighter. He's a prize fighter. He comes out and he beats ass. As much as I don't like who he's with right now, I don't know why he's with them. But he is an ass kicker. I'm just exactly right, Drum Monkey. No flair, just fish. Exactly. And now, making his way into the arena from Dublin, Ireland, he is the former Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. This is the Psycho Shooter, Sean Shamrock. The Psycho Shooter, Sean Shamrock, the former World Heavyweight Champion, until Paul Utaker cashed in his golden egg and took the Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship from him. And since that point, Shamrock has been blowing up my phone. He has been blowing up in the ring, making a statement, trying to regain his momentum and get a shot back at the Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. And now, making his way into the arena, representing Uncontained Chaos, he is a former Platinum Dragon Wrestling Eternal Flame Champion, a former Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dominating Dragon Champion, a former Platinum Dragon Wrestling Ringmaster Champion, and the Ultimate Fighter, Shadow Press. Shadow Press making his way out here. No flair, just fist. Now, if you want to talk flair, let's talk about the next man about to enter the ring here. He is a multi-time champion here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling from south of heaven, Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the self-proclaimed son of God's gift to all women, Big Daddy Mitch Christ. Big Daddy Mitch Christ making his way out here, wearing his 2 sets of headphones, because he is the #1 fan of one Radio Rex Rapolsky of Lean Towards Death Wrestling fame. Definitely check out Lean Towards Death Wrestling on the Blaze Radio Network, run by your boy, my boy, our Platinum Dragon Wrestling Token Dragon Champion, the Steel City Superman, Blaze McCoy. Fatal 4-way elimination match. 4 men are going to fight until 1 man is left standing. Rich Lather rings the bell, and here we go. Shadow Press goes after Kyle Young, and Shadow Press eats a maneuver, and there's a 1 count on Big Daddy Mitch Christ by Shamrock. Shadow Press set face first to the mat by Kyle Young. Kyle Young's had his issues with Uncontained Chaos. They have attacked him. He has tried to get retribution, has not been able to do so. There's a submission, an omoplata submission on Shadow Press by Kyle Young. And Shadow Press gets free, and now Big Daddy Mitch Christ taken down on the outside by Psycho Shooter Sean Shamrock. Mitch, though, fights out and tries to hammer him with one of those sledgehammer shots and takes him down with a left arm lariat. Shadow press now, locking in an armbar on Kyle Young inside the ring. As Big Daddy Mitch Christ, oh, he's hooking him up. He's got him up, locking him up for the orgasm. Nails him with the orgasm. Usually hits somebody with the orgasm. He goes for the climax right after that. Or the climax will usually come first before the orgasm. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the climax. My apologies. Big Daddy Mitch Christ correcting me. And now, on the inside, Shadow Press going for a cover. Kyle Young, 1, 2. And Kyle Young kicks out. Shamrock measuring Mitch on the outside as Shadow Press dragging Kyle Young from the ropes. Now Shadow Press. Foot stomp right in the back of the head, driving the face of Kyle Young right into the mat. And now goes for a drop kick, goes Shadow Press, but Kyle Young ducked out of the way, goes for a cover, and Shadow Press, 1. Just a 1 count. Big Daddy Mitch Christ fighting off Sean Shamrock on the outside, takes him down with a fireman's carry driver, looking to roll through and go for 2. That's Kyle Young now going after Shadow Press and locking in an arm breaker, really wrenching Shadow Press into a very difficult stretch and then just working over the shoulder. Now Big Daddy Mitch Christ with a reverse neck breaker on Shamrock on the outside. As Kyle Young now trying to break the arm of Shadow Press, and now Big Daddy Mitch Christ has been busted open by Sean Shamrock. Face first, Big Daddy Mitch Christ busted open. Sean Shamrock busted open. 2. Kyle Young with a 2 count on Shadow Press inside the ring. And now a DDT by Shamrock on the outside. Measured him, probably going for the Shamrocker. Oh, kick to the gut. DDT on the outside now. Wow, what a maneuver by Kyle Young inside the ring. And now Kyle Young measuring Shadow Press, who's up on the apron. Shadow Press gets back into the ring. Elbows Kyle Young. Kicks him to the gut. Shadow Press with that DDT, that ultimate DDT of his. That's a finisher of his. 1, 2. And a kick out by Kyle Young. And now, Big Daddy Mitch Christ. What? Big Daddy Mitch Christ eliminated Sean Shamrock on the outside. Sean Shamrock eliminated by Big Daddy Mitch Christ, and we're down to 3. I didn't see how Big Daddy Mitch Christ eliminated him, but there's the orgasm. There's the orgasm by Big Daddy Mitch Christ on Shadow Press. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Shadow Press kicks out. Kyle Young down on the outside. Sean Shamrock eliminated by Big Daddy Mitch Christ. Big Daddy Mitch Christ with a clothesline and a second clothesline. Duck under and a super kick right to the jaw of Shadow Press. And now Shadow Press goes for a cover, broken up by Kyle Young. But Shadow Press has got Kyle. But Kyle, no, roll through. That's a code red cover. 1, 2. And Shadow Press kicks out. Now Big Daddy Mitch Christ back up to his feet. I think he's stalking Shadow Press here. And yes, he goes right after him. But Kyle Young right there as well. Now Big Daddy Mitch Christ. Oh, he's locking in. Oh, he was going for the orgasm right there. He was going for the climax right there. Probably followed up with the orgasm. As Big Daddy sends Kyle Young to the outside. Now Big Daddy Mitch Christ up to the top rope. Measuring Kyle Young. And a knee strike right across the chest. Now Shadow Press back up to his feet on the outside. Big Daddy Mitch Christ picking up Kyle Young. And now Big Daddy Mitch Christ was looking again for the climax. Couldn't hit it as Shadow Press broke it up. As Shadow Press goes for a cover. Turns it into a Boston Crab on the outside. And there's a tap out by Big Daddy Mitch Christ, but could not take him out. It was not a knockout. I believe that's exactly how Big Daddy Mitch Christ beat Sean Shamrock. He knocked him out. And now, Second City Soldier with that interesting maneuver by Kyle Young taking down Mitch Christ. And now Shadow Press DDT. And now, Big Daddy Mitch Christ down on the outside as Shadow Press goes for the cover on Kyle Young. 1, 2. Kyle Young kicks out. And now Mitch back inside the ring, goes after Shadow Press, grabs him, Russian leg sweep. He's not even rushing. And then goes after Kyle Young. Shadow Press rolled the outside quickly after that leg sweep. And now Mitch Christ, knee right to the back of Kyle Young. And now Mitch showing off to the Platinum Dragon Wrestling fans. I wouldn't be showing off, Mitch. I'd be going after these guys. Kyle Young now takes his head off with a big boot. Running boot on the outside by Kyle Young. And Big Daddy Mitch Christ slides out the back door. Kyle Young with an elbow strike reversal. Shadow Press back up to his feet. Mitch taken over by a hip toss. And then Kyle Young stopped Shadow Press, but then got caught by Big Daddy Mitch Christ. And now these three men just absolutely tearing into each other on the outside in this elimination match. This is now a triple threat elimination match. Whoever wins this will go on to face Paul Utaker at Dawn of the Dragons next week at our main event inside the Dragon's Lair. As now Big Daddy Mitch Christ moves out of the way of the Shadow Strike, but doesn't move out of the way of that barrage of strikes by Kyle Young. And now Kyle Young measuring for the kill shot, but Shadow Press moved out of the way. Kyle Young gets grabbed. Shadow Press belly to back suplex drives Kyle Young down. Now Kyle Young with a back body drop reversal. Shadow Press, chin breaker reversal. These two men just going at each other. Seem to have each other scouted. And now, nice standing moonsault by Kyle Young as Big Daddy Mitch Christ now getting back up to his feet. Kyle Young measuring Shadow Press. Shadow Press up on the shoulders. And he eats some Emblem Fusion 2. Then Shadow Press kicked out. Big Daddy Mitch Christ he was letting it happen. He knew he could get him, and now he was going for the orgasm there on Shadow Press. And Kyle Young may have saved Shadow Press there. Shadow Press sweeps the leg. Now looking for a sharpshooter. He calls it the Shadow Shooter, but Kyle Young uppercuts in the corner, repeated European uppercuts. Kyle's not even European. And there's another uppercut. And now Shadow Press sent all the way across the ring, and another uppercut. Big Daddy Mitch Christ tried to chop the leg, missed it, but then took Kyle Young out. And now Big Daddy, fireman's carry reversal by Kyle Young. Shadow Press still down on the outside. And wow, what an incredible tornado clothesline. The Big Daddy with a chin breaker, and that elbow right across the forehead of Kyle Young. Big Daddy now hooking up Kyle Young. Thinking climax here, has him up and down with the climax. Kyle Young nailed with the climax by Big Daddy Mitch Christ. 1, 2, and Kyle kicks out at 2.5. Now Big Daddy Mitch Christ working, trying to go after Kyle Young, and gets taken out by Shadow Press. Now going for a cover is Shadow Press. 1, 2. And Kyle Young is eliminated. Now Big Daddy Mitch Christ, he's got Shadow Press. Shadow Press reversal sends Big Daddy Mitch Christ down face first. Wrestling Mama, welcome to the stream. Good to see you out there. Shadow Press off the top rope with a sledging shot to Big Daddy Mitch Christ. And now Shadow Press sends in Big Daddy Mitch Christ. Whoever wins this goes on to face Paul Utaker, our World Heavyweight Champion, next week at Dawn of the Dragons 3. Shadow Press with a knee strike. Kick to the gut by Shadow Press. Double underhook DDT. Double underhook DDT on Big Daddy Mitch Christ, and the blood's flowing. Cover. 1, 2. What did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you, folks? Shadow Press. Shadow Press does it again, folks. Shadow Press able to outlast 3 other men, and his role continues here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling as he now will go to fight for the title his partner lost. Redneck Avenger lost that title to Psycho Shooter Sean Shamrock. And now Shadow Press gets his opportunity at the Platinum Dragon Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship next week against the Heir to Darkness, Paul Utaker. We have 20 minutes before, and so we have a little extra time, so I think we are going to go ahead and go to do a bonus match, and who better to have a bonus match with than our good friend and returning to Platinum Dragon Wrestling here tonight. I see her here. Wrestling Mama's going to have a match. So we're going to have ourselves one bonus match with Wrestling Mama. Mama, it's your match. Who would you like to face here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling? Or would you like to face one of the guys? Because we can do that too, you know. Because, you know what? I think that's a good idea. I think we're going to have our first ever intergender match. Wrestling Mama's going to take on one of the guys. Who do you guys think the Wrestling Mama should fight in the first ever Platinum Dragon Wrestling intergender match here on Dragonfire tonight? Let's see here. Who do we think she should face? Yes, hello, Lady Devil. I've heard of you. I've seen little glimpses of you with SA recently. Nice to meet you. I'm a little scared. Okay, we're gonna fight. We're gonna have ourselves a good fight here. Now, who are we gonna have? Who are we gonna face? Let's see here. Who's gonna face off against Wrestling Mama? Okay, I'll take it. The Ruthless Raven, Mark Caliber, has decided he is going to step up and take on Wrestling Mama in our bonus match tonight. This one should be great. I can't wait to see it. Let's go to the ring for our bonus matchup tonight. The Ruthless Raven, Mark Caliber, against the modern day Amazon, Wrestling Mama. Wrestling Mama making her return to Platinum Dragon Wrestling recently, and she made sure to tell me that she knew that she would be ready to face any comers, and she actually said, I want to face some of the guys. So we're going to do it. Rex, shut up. You're not even on this show. This should be very interesting indeed, Wrestling Mama. You get to face off against, well, quite honestly, the Ruthless Raven, Mark Caliber, former Dragonweight Television Champion here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, but you're a former Dragoness Women's World Champion here. I would say the fans are going to be the victors in this match as well, Mrs. Utaker. Absolutely. This one's going to be fun. Are you... Oh, really? Well, thank you so much for that information. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just been brought to my attention earlier this evening, we had ourselves a match with Oz versus the Bastage, and it looked like someone jumped inside the ring dressed as the Great Red Dragon and attacked Oz. Now, I know Dragon. I don't think he would do that myself, because he's always been loyal. But now I've been told the identity of that attacker has been released, and you takers, you guys might want to brace yourself, because the man that jumped in and attacked and Oz saw right through it was none other than Chance Nightwalker's tag team partner in Dubes and Blunts, Caleb James. Caleb James has joined Uncontained Chaos. What in the absolute piss? As you see here, the Ruthless Raven, Mark Caliber, coming out for this bonus match. Caleb James has joined Uncontained Chaos and was the man dressed as the Great Red Dragon, attacking Oz and helping out Uncontained Chaos on this earlier this evening when he jumped inside the ring dressed as the Great Red Dragon. I thought it was Dragon. I really did. But now making her way into the arena and a return to Platinum Dragon Wrestling. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she is the modern day Amazon and the hardest working GM in all of Wrestler Unstoppable. Check out WrestlerUnstoppable.com or WrestlerUnstoppableRocks.com. Wrestling Mama! As Wrestling Mama makes her way in, this is the first ever Platinum Dragon Wrestling intergender match. As Wrestling Mama says she wants to face off with some of the guys. I made sure she filed her waiver forms and everything, and now here we go. Mark Caliber and Wrestling Mama. Wrestling Mama grabbing Mark Caliber. Oh, and the Ruthless Raven with the fallaway slam. The Glamazon now taking it out on Mark Caliber here. Wrestling Mama with a different look when she faces the guys. She gets a little bit more intense. And now, oh, Caliber with the rake of the eyes on Wrestling Mama. Now Mama with a shot to the back of the head. And an elbow strike. And now a clothesline takes down Mama. And boy, the fans are giving it to Mark Caliber. Going after Wrestling Mama like this. But Mama asked for these types of matches, so we're going to see him here. And now Mama grabbing the leg of Caliber and sends him face first down on the mat. Wrestling Mama eats another elbow strike from Caliber as the Ruthless Raven comes over with a high-flying Hurricane Rana, taking down the Glamazon. And now Mama being picked up. Oh, and a wheelbarrow neckbreaker. And now Mark Caliber, shot to the back of the head, grabbing Mama, laying her on the top rope. She fires back with the right hand. And now they're just trading shots inside the ring. And Mama woke up and wow, that barrage of strikes there. A big boot and Mark Caliber's down. Covered by Rick. 1, 2. And Caliber forced to kick out at 2. Wrestling Mama showing off her power here. And now Mama going out after the weapons here. As we are live from the Dragonfire Arena, Wrestling Mama bringing out a ladder and grabbing the Ruthless Raven. No, Mark Caliber takes down Mama with a DDT on the outside. And now Mama being grabbed by, oh, face first off the apron, the hardest part of the ring, goes Wrestling Mama, and she is busted open. Mama's bleeding. And now Caliber, Fisherman's Buster right there on the floor. Holy sheepshit, Mama's busted wide open. This is the first here in Platinum Dragon Wrestling, the first intergender match, the first woman to be busted open. And now, Wrestling Mama kicked to the gut by Caliber, and Caliber just absolutely destroyed Mama on the outside. Repeated DDTs, and now Caliber measuring Wrestling Mama. Oh, this is going too far, Mark. This is going too far. You can't do this. Caliber was looking to finish her up, but Mama fights back. Fire Woman's Carry driver on Mark Caliber. Roll through. And now another Fire Woman's Carry driver by Wrestling Mama. And now Mama looking for the Amazon bomb here. No. A Uranagi slam on Caliber on the outside. Caliber back up, kick to the gut. Now Mama slides out the back, reverse DDT, sends down the Ruthless Raven. And now Caliber brought back to his feet. Mama got him back in the hair. Trying to take him over to the steel steps. Face first off the steps goes Caliber. And now Mama tries for a right hand, but Caliber catches her and sends her up the ring aisle. And now Mama, right hand shot and a big boot, and Caliber is down. Now Ruthless Raven said he would take on Wrestling Mama. Maybe he didn't know what he was in for. Is Wrestling Mama now taking it to the former Dragonweight Television Champion here. Mama goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Wrestling Mama with a 2 count on Mark Caliber. Now Caliber picks up Mama and sends her down with an atomic drop, trying to crack her tailbone. The Ruthless Raven now. Grave consequences may be in store here for Wrestling Mama as Mark Caliber stalking her. But Mama, grabbing the arm of Caliber, gets kicked in the gut though. And now hooks her up and takes her down. And that might be it, folks. That might be it. Cover. 1, 2. And Mama kicks out at 2 again. Mark Caliber can't believe it. Mark Caliber pulling out all the stops here. Wrestling Mama taking everything he's got and coming back for more. And now Caliber looking to work on the arm and shoulder of Wrestling Mama. Drops her down. Oh, and the knees right to the back of Mama. Boy, this is a vicious matchup. I knew it was going to be tough for Mama, but her first match to be against someone like Mark Caliber is difficult. But Mama, it's not impossible. As there's a capture suplex, takes down the Ruthless Raven. Now Mama just looking down at Mark Caliber. Caliber grabs Mama, sends her over to the turnbuckle. Jumps into the corner, but Mama moves out of the way. Mama has him up on her shoulders. And drops him face first into the corner. And Caliber now caught out of the corner. Mama driving Caliber down onto his back. Mama now. Oh, leg just working over the leg of Mark Caliber now is Wrestling Mama. Now Mama standing over Mark Caliber. She should be going for the cover here. She could have him. He's been down for more than a 3 count there. But now Mama just stalking Mark Caliber here. Kick to the hamstring. Now Mama grabs him. Hoists him up on her shoulders. Caliber, reversal, implant DDT, and Mama's in trouble. Caliber now. Mama with a reversal, kick to the gut. And Caliber with a strike. And catches her with a jumping DDT. And now, Mama off the ropes. Caliber sent over the top. Mama now grabbing Mark Caliber, and a big boot sends down the Ruthless Raven. Caliber fights back with a left hand, and now, oh, he's locked in some sort of submission. Submission on the outside on Wrestling Mama. And now, Wrestling Mama sent back inside. Caliber grabbing Mama by the head. Picks her up and sends her down with a suplex. Mama in trouble here. Caliber in this bonus match here on Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Mama with a reverse backbreaker on Caliber. And Mama trying to finish this one off. Big boot right to the face of Caliber. Mama looking to end this one right now. Mama just standing over him. I'm not sure exactly why she's not pushing the advantage. But there she goes. As soon as he turned over, kicked him right to the back. And now, Mama was looking for putting him on his shoulders, but got taken down with a reverse DDT. And now Caliber, the Ruthless Raven, he can fly, folks. As now Mama up on the top is Caliber, and goes for the sledge, but Mama moved. Caliber moved out of the way as well. Now Caliber, oh, and that Fisherman's Buster driver, and Caliber's going for the cover, and this one could be over. 1, 2, 3. Wow. An incredibly competitive match, but the winner of the match in our bonus contest tonight, the Ruthless Raven, Mark Caliber. Welcome back, Wrestling Mom and the Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Good to see you back here. Hope we'll see you here every single week, every Tuesday. And don't forget, folks, next week, Tuesday, August 11th at 1 p.m., we will have the 3rd annual Dawn of the Dragons. We will have all kinds. We will have every single match will be a title match. It'll be a 3-hour spectacular starting at 1 p.m. here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel. But, folks, as always, as I say each and every single week, folks, Blaze, you're breaking me up here. I'm trying to get my outro. As I say to you every single week here, folks, I want to thank everybody for joining me here for Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragonfire Season 3, Episode 6. Next week is Dawn of the Dragons, the 3rd annual Dawn of the Dragons here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel. We will start at 1 p.m. Don't forget, folks, in these troubled times during this pandemic, we all need to stay connected, folks. Remember, no matter what, no matter who you are, where you are, what you need, whatever, it's all about love, folks. Remember, my friends, you are smart, you are kind, you are important, and most assuredly, you are not alone. I have been Shifty The Drunken DragonClown for Platinum Dragon Wrestling Dragonfire Season 3, Episode 6 here on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel, and I am